Hey everyone, this is Abacus. So it's been about 2 years since we streamed Magikarp playing through Pokemon Red, and I kind of thought the time was ripe to do another challenge. It's a little bit of a different challenge this time. Pokemon Red with Magikarp was a, is this even possible? This one, I kind of have the feeling it's possible, but it's kind of more zany. So you see that our test subject this time around is Dolly. Dolly is a Smeargle. And not just any Smeargle. I gave Dolly the strangest moveset I could think of. A lot of them involve randomness or having to use my opponent's moves against them. We've got Metronome, which will call any move in the game. Like whenever you click it, you just have no clue what move you're going to get. Conversion 2 will change Dolly's type to be resistant to whatever the last move she was hit by is. So for example, if you were hit by a fighting move, then if I were to use Conversion 2 after getting hit by a fighting move, Dolly would randomly choose from the types that are either immune to or resistant to fighting. So for example, I could turn into... Man, fighting was a bad choice. Psychic. I could turn into Psychic. I think ghosts are immune, right? So yeah, I could either become Psychic or Ghost. I can't remember if Psychic has or if fighting has any other weaknesses, but something like that, for example. Mirror Move will cause Dolly to use whatever move was just used on her, and Transform will turn me into a perfect copy of whatever Pokemon I'm currently facing with all of their movesets and stats. So I just thought that that could be pretty crazy to try and play through the game with a Pokemon like that. And I wanted to add a couple of additional rules for this particular run. I'm thinking we're gonna, now I don't know if I'm gonna stick with these, because if the game gets too hard I may just abandon them at the drop of a hat, but we're gonna try to do things such as no saving mid-battle, like treat it as if you were playing an actual Pokemon game, and I can only save at times where you can legally save in the actual games. No using other Pokemon in battle except for Dolly. We're going to have HM slaves, of course, who I again plan on naming after Twitch viewers. And I think those are the two major rules. If there are any others, I'll think of them as they come up. I also want to note, I have never played through Pokemon Crystal. So I hadn't played through Pokemon Red, but it's probably the most reused Pokemon storyline throughout the series. We all know the plot to Pokemon Red. I don't know the plot to Crystal that well. I did play through Pokemon Soul Silver back in, I'd say 2010. It was my second ever Pokemon game, but I haven't revisited that storyline since then, and only remember a smattering of things. So I'm trying to have this be a lot more freeform than the Magikarp one, where I pretty much was running through, I did all this research beforehand, I knew exactly where the HM slaves were, I knew where all the rare candies were. Because this shouldn't be as difficult, or maybe it is, because it's going to be random as hell, I figured the only way to appreciate the randomness is to be equally unscripted in what we end up doing through the game. Thanks, Chief. So the first thing I want to show you guys is, because I will admit I did run to make sure that the Smeargle doesn't crash the game or anything like that. Transform. I was like, can you use Transform with any Pokemon, right? Because you know that Transform works for Ditto, but if you're not a Ditto, what happens? So, you know, I headed over here, and I decided to go fight somebody. Like this cute Pidgey. And the reason I made Dolly shiny, in case you're wondering, why is it a shiny Smeargle, is because in Gen 2, the colors will stick around. So you see, Dolly is now a cool green Pidgey, and everything we transform into is going to be a green variant of whatever. If we had stayed as a normal Smeargle, they would have all been kind of a vanilla white variant, which isn't quite as exciting, and we're probably going to die here. I don't think we have what it takes to defeat a Pidgey. Oh man, you know what, that was probably not the most valid use of a berry. I probably should have saved that berry for better pastures, not just the first frickin' thing that I fight who's probably still going to kill me, but ah well. There have been sadder uses of berries throughout the years. So I don't, despite the fact that I just transformed to fight this Pidgey, I don't think I'm going to use Transform all that often, especially in these early games, because these early Pokemon like this Pidgey, they only have one bloody move. Do we have a shot here? No. Alright. R.I.P. Pidgey. We're probably not going to be farming against Pidgeys all that often. They're too fast. Welcome home. I did run just enough of the game to pick up your first starter. What do you have to say, Mom? Good morning, Mom. Oh, you're not my mom. I'm so sorry. Is this my mom? You know, Mom, I wish I could tell you what Professor Elm's errand was, but I built this save file, I want to say, like, 6 months ago, and I actually, like, 100% don't remember. I have no clue what my character is supposed to be doing in-game right now. How's Dolly looking? Okay, we can go. We can go fight. Getting past level 1 is going to be rough. There are no level 1 wild Pokemon. We are going to be fighting at a disadvantage no matter who we're playing against. And I don't think HP carries over. Like, if you're at half health and you transform into the opponent, I don't think you heal. Right? I don't bloody know. I've never played Gen 2 before. Now, a level 2 Sentret feels like something we can pull off. If we just get, like, a real good Metronome. I believe in you, Metronome. Yeah, see? Rock Smash. Such a fighting type move. It's the worst fighting type move in the game. Now, see, he just used Tackle, so let's use Conversion. Let's see what we turn into. At minimum, it'll let us live longer. Okay, now we're a Steel type, so he's going to deal half damage every time. So he's pretty much only going to be able to hit us for 1. And he just hit us for something, so let's just use Mirror Move off that. Oh, Dolly. Oh, hello, Dolly. Alright. I believe in Metronome. Come on, Metronome. Oh, shit. There we go. Oh my god, that did so little. Our stats are absolute garbage. Like, in order to make the Dolly, in order to make her shiny, I had to give her 10s in every stats. I know, I could have made her start at level 5, but I've always kind of found that cheap. It's like, yo, start me at level 1. Give me an actual challenge. So I can do things like Giga Drain the Sentret. And within a few fights, we're going to be at level 5 anyway. These early levels go really fast. Just need a couple of random points to go my way. Like Rain Dance. We're adding dramatic rain, because the fight is almost over. Alright, I think we're going to give Tackle one more shot. I believe in you, Tackle. Tackle has a 75% chance of hitting. Let's see it. There we go. One more Tackle for the folks back home before we die. There we go. Now look, we got 16 XP, which immediately hit us to level 2, and almost 3. So that's what I mean. Level 1 and 5 aren't that different from each other, though we're definitely going to go heal up. Do you have, like, a potion for me? Nope. Thank you. So I do remember thinking that you weren't able to heal, because, like, there's no Poké Centers. But Professor Elm's PC actually works as a Poké Center. To be honest, I thought you teleported here when you died, but apparently you teleport home to New Bark Home. So after just a few more kills, we should probably be able to move on to the rest of the game, which I don't actually... Presumably it's just whatever town is next on the list, but I actually have very little memory of what happens at any point in this game. I'm glad I talked to Mom, because apparently I'm doing something for Professor Elm. Alright, we made it through a level 2 Sentret. Let's start with Metronome, because it looks like we're faster. Oh, nice, a fighting type move. I'll take that. Now we're... Oh, blimey, that did a lot of damage. We're going to switch Conversion, so that way we are resistant to his attacks. Okay, Rock type, that works. Oh, we're not doing too hot. We're at like half health. Let's use a Tackle. Let's see what happens. I wonder if, so now that we're Rock type, presumably we're not getting Stab, right? Like, because you don't get Stab if you're not the right... I think we need a Hail Mary here. We're already at half health. What does that do? Does that confuse? Okay, I'll take that. If he hits himself in the face once or twice, we might have a shot, but I think we're gonna die again. Oh, I'm not running. There's literally no... Even if we did run, we'd have to immediately head back to the Professor Elm anyway, so... Oh man, he broke out almost immediately. Okay, we don't have a snowball's chance. You know what? I think we have one more chance. If conversion turns us into a ghost type... I don't think he can hit us. Oh, I don't think he can hit us. I think we win. So long as we keep using tackle, because there's a chance that we'd use metronome and self-destruct. Okay, so... Yeah, so ghost type is actually super useful against these one-trick Pokemon. And for the Pidgeys... The... ground type? I think? Either way, let's get some XP and actually level up. Everything gets easier once we're not fighting people higher level than us at every stage. 24, that's a lot of XP. Do I see level 4? No. Okay, so I think going forward we are going to farm for ghost type, because that made the fight a lot easier. And we shouldn't have to do that for very long. Pretty soon we'll be high enough level that we can actually play the game properly. But this Smeargle is a little weird in how much setup time it requires, while also not having that much health. So it's definitely going to be tough for a while. It might actually never stop being tough, but that's the whole point of these silly Pokemon challenges, aren't they? Hey, it's my boy Rattata. I love Rattata. If I had a Pokeball, I'd catch it. It could be our cut master, but I don't know. Do I have Pokeballs? I have no clue what I have. I have a potion. Sorry, Rattata. It's not your day. Start with Metronome. Why not? It's the only move of mine that... Octazooka! Got some Octillery moves coming up in here. We're not going to Mirror Move Tail Whip, as cute as it is. So Tail Whip is a normal type move. Can we... Yes! Oh my god, status moves count. We get to change our typing without even taking any damage. So we're no longer... Yeah, we don't get stabbed, so I want to try my luck at a halfway decent Metronome. Ooh, Dizzy Punch is good. That's fighting type with a chance of confusing. The Rattata is very sporting right now. He's just happily letting us punch his lights out without even hitting back. What does Meditate do? We're going to use a bunch of moves I don't even know what they do. Ooh, they raised my attack. I would happily Mirror Move, but the Rattata needs to frickin' hit me with something. Because I don't have any other moves that hit. Or, I mean, I guess... If I transformed, I would turn into a normal Rattata instead of a steel Rattata. I don't know, let's just Metronome. Oh my god, this is perfect. Fighting type Mega Punch. If I were that Rattata, I would be filing a letter with my congressperson because pretty much every conceivable thing went wrong for them in that fight. I'm so sorry, Rattata. Now that we have some levels, I think we can afford... This can't be the right way, is it? No, okay. To continue the storyline somewhat, maybe reach a Poké Center and not having to hike through. So we just went down there. I have no idea if this is the right way. What's up? What's this? Who dis? You can't climb ledges, but you can jump down from them to take a shortcut. Okay. Mountain Road. I don't think this is right. I'm pretty sure I go left. What vague memories I have of this game are telling me that it's this way. Maybe? Oh well. Let's grab our first berry of the stream. Hey, it's a berry. Obtained a berry. So, since this is an emulator, we're not going to be able to, because like you can like plant berries and shit in this game, but we can't do that. So, berries are few and far between. I think you only get one. We're going to turn right back around, see how many berries you get from a berry tree. It's a fruit-bearing tree. Aw. So berries would grow back, but I don't think on emulators that's a thing that happens. Oh, hey, this kid makes a good point. Certain Pokemon only appear at night. and we're never gonna get to night, so that may be a problem. Technically, I could get to night if I left the game running. So if we ever get soft locked because we desperately need a nighttime Pokemon, I'll just keep that in mind. And we'll, like, you know, when I'm not streaming, I'll leave the game on. But then we'll be playing the game exclusively at night. Oh, Pin Missile, you are useless even back when you were on a Beedrill. What you got from me, Pidgey? Come on, baby, Mama needs a new ghost type. Yes. Who is your god now, Pidgey? See, that's why I think this stream would be fun. I mean, his entire moveset is completely nonsensical. So we pretty much win. We're just gonna cherry pick this food down without taking any damage. Tackle seems to be doing a decent amount. But, you know, once we get to Pokemon with more than one move, and perhaps they're a move that doesn't have... Like, I'm trying to think. There's at least a few types where nobody's just straight up immune, like Ice type. I don't think anyone's immune to Ice type. So it's working great for now, and I will take it, because we're not even level 5, like you said. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. Everyone is a rookie at some point. If you'd like, I can teach you. Sure. I can't remember if this guy gives me anything. This is a Poké Center. You can heal your Pokemon. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them. This is a Pokemon Mart. They sell balls for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. I wonder if this guy's gonna show me how to actually throw a Pokeball, or if he's just the town tourist guide. This is water. You can't do anything with it until you find a surfing Pokemon. Giving us the tour of Cherrygrove City. Here, it's my house. Thanks for your company. Aw, thank you. I appreciate the map card. I have no clue what that is. I think this is the generation where people are going to start calling me. Like, I think this is where youngster Joey comes from. Anyway, let's go heal up. We're actually doing... Or, no, we were at a mart. Let's teleport to Cherrygrove and not the professor's house. Not an awful lot for me to do down there. Though it does feel like it would be a good speedrunning strat. Presumably we have to bring Professor Elm's thing back to him. So I wonder if it would be a good speedrunning strat to not heal at this Poké Center, obtain, you know, whatever, and then pass out and just respawn in New Barktown. But anyway, while we're here, I wanted to show something pretty funny. I ported the team from Gen 1. These are the 6 Pokemon that we had at the end. We have Magikarp, Zero the Paris, who is our cut dig master. We've got Angel the Spearow, who flew us around. There's Phobos, the Surf and Strength Lapras, Serpat the Drowsy, and Moveby the Chansey. And I ported them forward because I wanted to see what gender they were. Because there's no gender in Gen 1. And I wanted to see what they were, and we see that our boy Magikarp is male. And this is actually pretty funny. So Zero, Angel, every single one of them except Magikarp is female. So obviously there was no way for me of knowing that back when we were actually playing through the game. But it turns out that Magikarp was actually running around with a harem the entire time. So I thought that was pretty funny. I just had no bloody idea. They have all their moves. Hypothetically, you know, I could just grab these 5 and have my new HM set. But half of the fun in this game is grabbing the new HM slaves, who I have no idea who they're going to be. Final thing that is very weird. I want to show... Where's my boy Serpat? I mean, my girl Serpat, excuse me. So, Serpat has Pokerus. I have no idea why. I don't know how this game calculates Pokerus. I don't think it has to do with stats. I do know that a Pokemon in the wild has a chance of being caught with Pokerus. I don't know if Pokemon have a chance of being transferred forward from Gen 1 with Pokerus. Nobody else has it. Everybody else is just statusless, which is what they should be. I have no clue why that happened. And technically I could give Smeargle Pokerus, but we don't really need it. It feels kind of cheap, because then it would look like I hatched Pokerus on there to advance my Smeargle stream when I legitimately didn't. I had no idea that there was going to be a Pokerus Pokemon. So at this point, it's just kind of a fun fact. My only real guess, and this could be totally wrong, is that if you notice that Sir Pat's name didn't have a space bar, or, you know, a space in it, there was a space in Gen 1. So the porting forward system removed the space from Sir Pat. And I don't know if the lack of a single digit in the name caused, like, the Pokerus digit to toggle from 0 to 1. Maybe it's a Boolean or something. Probably not. Now, I don't think we need to do anything against Hoppip, because if I'm not mistaken, I think Hoppip only knows Splash. Or Flail. Yeah, I think we're just good. We just get this is free XP. Give me all that XP. Toxic, I'll take Toxic. Damage over time. I'm sorry, Hoppip. You're very cute, but you only know Splash. You know, we're gonna use one conversion, because Splash is a water type. This is completely useless, but I want to see if a move that deals no damage and just frigging does nothing, am I still considered to have been hit by it? Because if I am, then I should teleport into the electric type. Or the rock type. Okay. So you are still considered to have been hit by Splash, it just deals no damage. I was going to transform into a Hoppip, but then I realized we would be stuck. There would be no way to kill it until we burged through 30 splashes and started struggling. Which is something that NPCs can do now. If you remember in the other game, NPCs never struggled. They just had infinite PP. And that is no longer the case. We are up to level 5. We're where we're supposed to be. I have no clue if we're going the right way. The fact that the tutorial man was in Cherrygrove is a good sign. Thank you for the berry. Time to go apologize to the homeowner for picking his berry tree. How you doing? Did you know Pokemon eat berries? Well, my Pokemon got healthier by eating a berry. Here, I'll share one with you. Man, look at this guy. What a champ. Admittedly, he has a berry tree in his backyard, so presumably he's got a lot of berries, but I will take every berry I can, because we cannot grow more berries, and the game was designed around you doing that. I want whatever's in that ball. Abacus found an antidote. Good job, Abacus. I wonder if we're at the point... These guys don't start fighting us, do they? Mr. Pokemon's house, it's a bit further ahead. He sounds important. So you can plant more berries, but as an emulator, time doesn't pass. And in the original games, there was this assumption that time would pass because it would use the clock of the Game Boy. What's going on here? Oh no, I'm being attacked. Wait, no, I'm not. Oh, this is cool. Look at that Rattata. He's very Rattata-like. All Rattata have horns and stand on 2 feet and look like a blue Rhydon. Yeah, so I actually haven't looked. It's possible that we would be capable of planting berries, and then I would just need to leave the stream running overnight or something to like make time pass. I don't actually know if that's possible, but it might be. You know, why can't my Rattata look like that? Caterpie. Caterpie only knows String Shot, which is... So yeah, the conversion strat is totally going to work on this foo. Also, you know at some point Dolly's going to self-destruct, and it's going to be hilarious. Alright, so that was a Bug-type move. Who's even... Oh, okay, Ghost-type. We got this. Aw. That's interesting. Why did I become Ghost-type? String Shot. I think String Shot is... I thought it was Bug-type. I don't think Ghost is immune to Bug. I didn't see what he used, but it might have been useful. Quick Attack. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Quick Attack. I appreciate it. I'm gonna use Mirror Moves just because I forgot what he used. I hope he didn't use String Shot, because I want to actually hit him for damage. He did use String Shot. So he's gonna go first. So let's just use Metronome. One thing that's funny is if I wanted to go first, I could copy his stats, because I don't think... so we use String Shot to lower his stats. When you transform into the Pokemon, it uses their base stats. So we could have become the faster Caterpie. It's Mr. Pokemon's house. But first we're gonna loot his orange tree. Oh my gosh, it's a poison cure berry. I wonder what a poison cure berry does. Hello, hello. You must be Abacus. Professor Elm said that you would visit. What a dapper gent. Look at that hat. He wants Professor Elm to examine the mystery egg. He knows a couple who runs a Pokemon daycare service. They gave me that egg. I was intrigued, so I sent mail to Professor Elm. Professor Elm's the authority on Pokemon evolution. Okay. Oh, blimey, it's Professor Oak. I didn't see you standing there, Professor. Oak is like, ah, Abacus. I've met someone with that name before, believe it or not. It's not like an actual egg, it's a mystery egg. It's just a quest item. I don't think if you wander around enough, it'll hatch. And you'll be like, what up, Professor? I was supposed to give you an egg, but all I have to show is this missing node that hatched from it. They see that I would treat my Pokemon with love and care. I'm like, yeah, you guys do it. You know, Dolly may have fainted once and completely wasted my first berry, but it happens to the best of us. We're probably gonna save berries for, like, gym battles. Hey, I got a Pokedex. Thanks, Chief. I don't know if I remember to set the Pokedex properly. I may have a, I may check the Pokedex and have a Chikorita and no Smeargle. Yeah, exactly. Aw, thanks, Mr. Pokemon. I appreciate this. I'm now going to loot through your computer. A whole pile of strange... Yeah, okay, that's what those are. That's definitely not a keyboard. That's a pile of strange coins. Is this a rug? Yeah, okay. It's a big computer. It's broken. What'd you do? Foreign magazines whose titles cannot be read. Mr. Pokemon is a man of many tastes. Oh, shoot. I'm getting a phone call. This is the generation with phone calls. It's terrible. What should I do? Please get back here right now. Click. Whatever could have happened? We better go find out. I should probably save at some point. I'm just gonna save right now. Heck with it. I wonder if those two kids are still fighting. You guys having the battle of the century? Yeah, I believe in the Rattata, mostly because it's roided out like a Rhydon. So, Professor Elm seemed to want us to actually get there quickly, but I'm wondering if we couldn't possibly purchase some items. No Pokeballs just yet. How many potions do we have? We have one. I haven't decided whether I'm going to consider myself allowed to use items in battle. Usually the answer is no. It's kind of not considered kosher to use items in battle in these Pokemon challenges, so I'm going to try to do that. If I have to give that up later, I will, but... Dolly is a little more versatile than Magikarp, who I feel would be very difficult. Hey, who dis? What a wimp. How dare you call me that? Oh yeah? Well, you just wait until you see my Pokemon, fella. This random guy wants to battle. He's got Cyndaquil. I don't know why I thought I grabbed a Chikorita. I think that's a completely different generation. Well, I happen to be level 5 as well. Let's just start with Metronome. I believe in Metronome. Okay, you know, a little bit of damage. Leer. Yeah, we'll take that. Leer is normal type. Maybe we can turn into a ghost. This guy does have... Oh, this guy has Ember. Oh, mistakes were made. We need to stop being a steel type right now. There we go. Very happy with Ghost type. I think he knows Ember. Maybe he doesn't. Who knows? Those are nice tackles. Two can play at that game. There is a downside in that every time I stop being a normal type and then use Mirror Move, I'm not super effective no more. Got cyborg laser battles happening here. See if we can up the stakes with a whirlpool or something. Oh yeah, Thunderbolt. This kid is like, what on earth is wrong with your Pokemon? Yeah, no, we're gonna keep hitting him with the big guns. What does Whirlwind do? I have no idea what Whirlwind does in this generation. Oh no, why did Razorwind? Well, Razorwind, oh, that would have been good. I wish that had hit. I think this guy has the good AI. He's not using Tackle anymore now that I'm immune. Oh my gosh, I think I'm about to hit this man with a Solar Beam. It's Grass type, so it's going to deal like 1 damage, but it's going to be awesome. Oh god, I hope Metronome doesn't run out. If Metronome runs out, we can just transform and then tackle him down. Give him a spark. Conversion 2 is looking very overpowered at the moment, but just wait until we have Pokemon with more than 1 attacking type. Frickin' Bone Club, I love it. Good night, sweet Cyndaquil. Nice. Oh yeah, I'm overjoyed. My name's Question. I'm gonna be the world's greatest Pokemon. Is that literally his name? What kind of a name is Question? He may be called that for the rest of the stream. I'm wondering if when I ported Smeargle over, he decided that's his name now instead of Silver. Nice to know, ma'am. Thank you. I'm seeing a little shortcut that can let us avoid the level 2 Pidgeys. See what happened in Professor Elm's lab. It was horrifying. Can't see the, I was wondering if there was broken glass in the window Silver was staring through. Oh, it's the fuzz. Am I being detained? I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. A young male with long red hair. Oh, I would know nothing about that, sir. As you can see from my sprite, only my hat is red. You battled a trainer like that. Oh, I get to name it right now. That's cute. All right. Go with Silver. I know it's fun to give your rival some dorky name, but I'm gonna be playing the save file a while. Yep, sounds good. Yes, sir, Silver. Thank you for helping my investigation. You got it, Chief. Oh dear, Professor Elm, there's only 1 Pokeball left. Did Silver steal one? Was it a level 5 Chikorita? Or, Cyndaquil? Abacus, this is terrible. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? There's a mystery egg, Professor. Lord only knows what's in it. Is it a Pokemon egg? It's a great discovery. Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex. That's true. He's done more for me than you have, and you're the Gen 2 professor. Frankly, I think Professor Oak just waits until someone is named Abacus and is like, yeah, I'll bet it's that guy. It's time to take the Pokemon League Challenge. The closest gym is in Violet City. The road to the championship will be a long one, and you haven't even said yes yet, but I guess we're going to make sure that you talk to your mom. Now, I do know for a fact that if you don't talk to your mom, she'll call and sound really sad, so we're going to make sure to do that. Do I have a town map? Because I don't know her. Do I look like a man who knows where Violet City is? Nope. No town map. Sorry, Professor. I would love to go there. Oh, hey, it's you again. Use these. Oh yeah, we got Pokeballs. We are ready to go. We gotta catch Pokemon. Thank you. What do you have to say? Are you leaving again? You should tell your mom if you're... I'm on my way. Don't worry. I just got to hear about the latest technology from this guy. Professor Elm discovered some... Oh, really? Every Pokemon game has this guy, kind of the overweight sprite, and he always says, technology is amazing. But, either you had to talk to him at the beginning of the game, or this game broke the mold. Pikachu is an evolved Pokemon. I was amazed by Professor Elm's findings. You must not be my mom again. I keep making that mistake. I wish I could be a researcher like him. Oh, darn it. No, you're also not my mom. This isn't even my house. I want an adult. So where's my house? That wasn't my house. Oh, that's my house. Yeah, that's right. I put this sign outside my house so I can find it. Wow, that's a cute Pokemon. Where did you get it? So you're leaving on an adventure. That's okay. So there's nothing to do with her, but Silver straight up tells you his name, but leaves it as question marks so that the player can fill. It's kind of funny. I guess that's the way they had to do it. Oh yeah, me and Smeargle, we are going to be thick as thieves. Don't you worry. What's this last house? Elm's house. Oh, this is the professor's house. Professor Oak didn't have a house. He just lived in his research station. It's Professor Elm's wife. When he caught up in his Pokemon research, he forgets to eat. I think I've spoken to her 3 times now. I keep expecting. He forgets to eat. Don't do that. Here's a pork roast. When I grow up, I'm gonna help my dad. Elm actually has a family. Does Professor Oak have a family, or like any relations of any sort? I guess he must, because he's got Gary, his grandson. We're just reading Professor Elm's research papers. I guess research papers are kind of designed to be read. For a minute there, I thought we were like reading his diary. I thought someone was gonna give me a town map. I guess we just have to stumble around until we find Violet City. Oh, hey, this guy has something to say. I've seen you a couple times. How many Pokemon have you caught? Want me to show you how to catch Pokemon? Sure, Chief. How do you do it? It's him. There's a wild Rattata. Trying to affect the game. Good job, dude. You love that new Rattata. That's how you do it. If you weaken them first, Pokemon are easier to catch. Alright, thanks, Chief. I really don't get a town map. How am I supposed to find anything? I think there's always a town map on the wall of a Poké Center, so let's head back to Cherrygrove. Oh, I thought we were gonna get through without triggering any wild Pidgeys. Professor Elm is on Team Instinct. Alright. Let's hit him with the big stuff. Super Fang. There goes half your health. I love Super Fang. That's one of the signature attacks for Rattata, which I grab pretty much every game. My health is gone, so he must have hit me with something. I completely forgot to use conversion, but I think we got this in the bag. I no longer fear level 3 Pidgeys. Thank you. Did we talk to you before? He wanted to take a break, so he saved. We are probably... I really just wanted to get this stream off the ground. I've had some bad luck in the past. This stream was going to go live last weekend, but then my internet went out. And the weekend before that, I swapped computers. So at this point, I was just like, you know what? You may be dog-tired, and there may not be an actual map in the Poké Center of this generation, but you really just wanted to get the ball rolling. What about this? Is this a town map? Do you have a town map? Does anyone have a map? Like a opening song from Dear Evan Hansen. Does anybody have a map? How about you? You look like a well-dressed gentleman who'd have a map. No? Alright, I really just wanted to get this ball rolling. We made it to Cherrygrove City. We have our adorable Pokemon Dolly. We also have a Pokedex with just Cyndaquil in it. Don't ask, don't ask. But, did Elm give me one? Was I not paying attention? Let's find out. Oops. I'm really good at the controls. I'm pretty sure it would be in key items, and if it wasn't in key items, it would be in items, but I don't see a town map. That would be really funny if I missed the town map, and I'm supposed to have one, and I just play the entire game not knowing where anything is. But, starting next stream, Violet City or Bust. Thank you, Phobos, for sticking around for this first stream. Hope it was a little entertaining, and I will see you later.